We are live for homecoming football here on Schlick Sports. Hello, everybody, and welcome in to the broadcast booth as we are just about set for action between Creekside and Oakleaf. I'm Noah Schlick, bringing you tonight's action live from the castle in St. John's, Florida, and we've got a good one for you coming up, a battle of the Knights tonight at Creekside. Last year's game was an absolute thriller, back and forth all game. Oakleaf took a late lead, missed an extra point where Creekside was able to pounce, score a touchdown with 8 seconds to go, get the extra point, and win that one 49-48. What a game that was. Oakleaf, however, leads the all-time series 4-2. Knights have gotten Oakleaf back-to-back years, and at least one team has scored 35 in every time this series is matched up. It has been a shootout every time. We could expect more of the same from this game tonight. However, what could be the difference is the coaching on that Oakleaf side. Chris Foy, a defensive-minded head coach, he's been telling his guys all week, give each other a hug, as he believes love is the greatest force on the planet. He wants his guys to be playing for each other, and that's what he's seen this week, and he also wants to see mistake-free football against Creekside tonight. The Knights are coming off of a very good defensive performance against the Mandarin Mustangs, held a fantastic offense, one of the best in the area, to just 22, coming out with a last-minute upset win here at the Castle. They've got a lot of momentum going into this game, and it is a big one. This district matchup could mean a lot for this playoff race. Each of these two teams, this is a crucial game for them. Last year, 3 teams in this district made it to the playoffs. It is the best district in the state, and this game could very much decide the fate of these two teams at the end of the season. We've got a big one coming up tonight and a big crowd on hand. Creekside is making their way out to the football field. Oakleaf is behind their own end zone, and we are just about set for action when we return for a Friday night fight on Schlick Sports. Welcome to the Castle at Creekside High School, where we are getting set for action between Mandarin and Creekside. Hello, everybody, and welcome into the broadcast booth. I am Noah Schlick, bringing you tonight's action as Creekside and Oakleaf are just a few minutes away from kickoff. It is a red out at the Castle. The Knights are in their own end zone. From red pants, red jerseys, to black helmets. The captains meeting at midfield for the coin toss. It is an electric atmosphere. Each of these two teams looking for a big win tonight. Creekside is coming off of a thrilling 23-22 victory over the Mandarin Mustangs, and Bulls was able to knock off the Oakleaf Knights in their last matchup. Oakleaf looking to rebound. Creekside looking to keep their momentum running strong, and each team's looking to help their playoff hopes as we get into the mid part of the season. Week 6 action coming up on Schlick Sports. We're going to send you down to the field now for the national anthem here at Creekside High School.
Please stand and remove your hats and locate the American flag in the west end zone as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, played by our own Power of Creekside.
And here we go. Creekside football is on the air. We are just about set for action out here at the Castle. The Knights in their own end zone to the left of us up here in the broadcast booth. Oakleaf to the right as they get ready to take the field. The Knights versus the Knights out here at Creekside High School. It's a red out. We got a giant red logo, and midfield, cloudy conditions out here at the Castle. May have some rain tonight, may not. Overcast, it's football weather out here. Not too hot, not too cold. Perfect for football as Oakleaf takes the field. White jerseys, black numbers with black pants and a gold stripe down the side. Creekside in their red out uniforms run out onto the field for some homecoming action. The Knights enter this contest at 2-3. The Creekside Knights do. Oakleaf enters at 2-1. They had a game canceled, and then the bye week in week 2 and week 3. Now they are back. Beat Fleming Island in their first district game. Creekside lost to Buchholz in theirs. Oakleaf knows their playoff hopes run through Creekside. They need a win out here tonight. Creekside needs it just as much, a district home game, and they want to come away with the victory in front of their home fans and really help their playoff odds. If they don't get this win, well, it gets complicated. It gets slim for Creekside. This is a big-time game we are getting set for out here at the Castle. The teams on their respective sidelines. Oakleaf won the kickoff. They chose to defer. Creekside will receive the kick. Back to receive Harrison Garrido and Jackson Earl. Danny Aprobato and Jackson Earl. Last week, Creekside had one skied up into the air, went about 20 yards, bounced on the ground. That was this, and Mandarin was able to recover. That was the second time that's happened this year, so look out for that. Creekside expects that to happen much more often now against them. Try to steal a possession on special teams. Out to kick this one away for Oakleaf is Andrew McDade, the junior. Back 10 yards from the ball. We are just about set for action. Hands in the air from the Creekside fans. Oakleaf readies, all in runners track positions. McDade runs up and the kick is away. It's a normal kickoff. Gonna be caught at the 5. Bringing it back is Danny Aprabato. He's to the 20 before he's wrapped up by tacklers down just across the 25. So out comes the Creekside Knights offense, which last week ran the ball 71% of the time against a really good Mandarin defense, one of the most talented units in the state. They stuck to the run. They only passed the ball 9 times, and when they did, it worked. Sean Aschenfelder completed 7 of 9 passes, including a passing touchdown on 4th and 3 to win the game with 25 seconds to go. Out come the Knights offense. They line up pistol formation. Nate Black is the running back behind Sean Aschenfelder. Oscar Earl, the tight end, into block. 3 receivers out wide. They hit one of them, Arrows Choffer, who drops it. He got a nice little pick from Caleb Taylor Birch on a screen, and he started running before he actually caught the ball. It was a good ball. Should have had it. Bobbled it for a few yards before it fell down to the ground. Bringing up 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, there's a flag on the ground as the Knights hand it off to Daniel Aprabato. And that is surprising, as Aprabato was not supposed to be playing running back this year. It's a sideline warning against Creekside. So nope. Penalty markage on the field. As the play will stand, just a sideline warning on the Knights. Sets up 3rd and 5 after the 5-yard gain from Danny Aprabato. Rushed for over 400 yards last year as a sophomore. And I was talking with Coach Mack before the season. He said, it's here on 3rd down. They fake the give to Aprabato under pressure. Sean Aschenfelder is going to have to slide down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage behind his O-line. Had nowhere to go. And the Knights are going to have to punt this one away. But Aprabato, who switched over to corner, Coach McIntyre, before he has guys play 2 ways, normally has him play 1 year of defense before letting him go back to offense. But Aprabato got an interception last week. Maybe he has the Deion Sanders mindset that he's got defense down. Can use him at running back, especially with the absence of Nicky Williams. Is punting this one away. Cooper Maurer with a great punt all the way inside the opposing 25-yard line. That's going to net over 50 yards, a 50-plus yard punt for the 2nd straight week. What a job by Cooper Maurer, as it's going to be down on the Oakleaf 25-yard line. So out comes the Oakleaf Knights offense to the 25-yard line. They're led out there by quarterback Brandon Wallace, the junior. Stands at 6'0", 185, the senior. Under pressure here on 1st down after faking the handoff. He escapes out of the pocket, gets the 1st down, and is out of bounds. A yard past the 1st down markers to the 36-yard line. Brandon Wallace Jr., as I mentioned, the quarterback here for Oakleaf, comes in completing 51% of his passes for 523 yards, 7 touchdowns to 2 interceptions on the season. Waited 3 years behind Drew Amon. Finally gets his time to shine. It's his moment. Head coach Chris Foy says he lives and breathes Oakleaf. Loves his community, loves his schools. He drops back to pass here, alone in the backfield, feeling the pressure from his blind side, running towards the Creekside sideline. He passes. It is incomplete. Intended for Jackie Shepard. Running to his left, the right-handed quarterback made an impressive throw, gave his receiver a chance. Shepard, 6'1", 160 sophomore, was the intended target. This is a wide receiver core that is very inexperienced. You got Jordan Price, the leading receiver, sophomore. Michael Connor right behind him, freshman. Shepard, sophomore. Emmett Egger, you'll also see He's a freshman. We're going to see a variety of guys tonight who are underclassmen. But bouncing it out is Wallace, who right here might get intentional grounding against him as he was being sacked by Colton Lavelle. Spiked it down in front of himself, and that's going to be a big loss of yards as it is intentional grounding. Slough back up Oakleaf. Quite a ways, penalty marker on the 30. So on the 24-yard line, that will set up 3rd and 22 for Oakleaf. Wallace breaks the huddle, sends his receivers outside. Wallace in shotgun, looks to pass. Escaping from the pocket, trying to run it himself. He's going to be down shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And that'll bring up 4th down and 12 for the Oakleaf Knights. So it looks like Oakleaf will be forced to punt this one away, just as the Knights did, the Creekside Knights did before them. That's something that every time I call this matchup gets me. You can't just refer to them by their mascot because it could be either or. Out to punt this one away is their kicker, Andrew McDade. It's a line drive kick, and to take a bounce on the Creekside 35 before it's picked up. On the return, Cooper Dixon going to fall out of bounds around the 40-yard line for Creekside, so good position near midfield. Now comes the Knights offense again after not much doing on their first drive of the game. Aschenfelder, the junior signal caller, out there with Nate Black, the running back, behind him in the pistol. Eros Toffer to his right, 2 wide receivers to his left. Caleb Taylor Birch and Cooper Dixon. And the tight end, Oscar Earl, who's becoming more involved in the passing game, into block. They hand it off, moving to his right is Nate Black, and that's going to go for a loss of yardage. Going to lose 1 or 2 on the play. Mark him down on the 39. Bringing up 2nd down and 11. Oakleaf, coached by Chris Foy, who's a defensive-minded head coach. They come into this one allowing just 19 points per game, allowed 14 through their first 2, and gave up 44 to Bulls last week. Play action, Aschenfelder over the middle. He's got Cooper Dixon. He breaks a few tackles. He's got the 1st down and much more into Oakleaf territory, down around the 35-yard line. Aschenfelder was looking over the middle on the seam. He had Dixon, was able to shed a couple tacklers, move up the field, 1st and 10. Knights quick to the line. It's a handoff. Looks like Daniel Aprobato is going to get 4 on the carry. No sign of Harrison Garrido tonight. He is down there on the sideline in uniform. Not on the field, however. 2nd down, another give to Aprobato. Gonna get a gain of 2 or 3. Give him 2 on the carry, bring up 3rd down and 3 after getting 5 on the first one. Third and 3. Knights tried to get Oakleaf to jump. No call. Danny Aprobato, the running back. And on 3rd down, they give it to him. Trying to fight up the middle near the 1st down markers. He's going to be shy. And that'll be around 4th and 1 yard for Creekside. Fourth and 1, offense stays out there. It's Aschenfelder trying to take it himself, gets through the line, gets the 1st down, and a yard more after at the 24-yard line. First down and 10 for Creekside. Aschenfelder with 4 receivers out wide. Hands it off to Danny Approbato, running through the middle. He's got a hole, he's inside the 10, trying to get to the end zone. He's gonna be a yard shy. First and goal coming up for Creekside. Mark him down on the 2. Into the game, Nate Black. Gonna be a split back formation behind Sean Aschenfelder. Black to the left, Approbato to the right. Only one receiver out wide. They give to Approbato, and Danny is in for a touchdown, Creekside. The Knights strike for 6, courtesy of Daniel Approbato, running it up the middle. And Creekside strikes first in the first quarter of play. Cooper Maurer has not missed an extra point all season. 18 of 18. Did I jinx him? No, I did not. It is up and good. And it is 7-0 Creekside with 5:56 to go in the first quarter. Night scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness. Creekside strikes first, driving down the field 60 yards for a touchdown. It's 7-0 Creekside Knights when we return on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Cooper Maurer out to kick this one off for the Creekside Knights after they go 60 yards down the field for a touchdown, running the ball with Danny Approbato. A nice pass to Cooper Dixon mixed in there as well. It's a touchback from Maurer. And Oakleaf will look to respond with the football. This Oakleaf offense that comes into this one averaging 31 per game. Creekside struggled mightily on defense early on this season, but they have improved. As we're going to step away for an official water break here on Schlick Sports. Oakleaf has the ball on their own 20-yard line when we return. Creekside 7, Oakleaf nothing is our score when we return here on Schlick Sports. Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top-quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs. Back here at Creekside High School where it is 7-0 Creekside over Oakleaf. Here on Schlick Sports, the Oakleaf Knights have the ball on their own 20-yard line after the kickoff. They start in shotgun, running back to the left along with 3 wide receivers, and 1 out to the right as well. They start with the handoff. That is Chris Foy Jr., who's going nowhere. Maybe gets up to the line of scrimmage. Actually, gonna give him a yard diving forward in the pile. Ran up 2nd down and 9. Foy, the junior son of head coach Chris Foy, came over with him from Andrew Jackson. Comes in averaging 7.1 yards per carry, 2 rushing touchdowns and 277 yards through the first 3 games for him. Nice build there, power back. As he lines up to the right of Wallace. On 2nd and 9, he looks to pass. Looking down over the middle, he's got a receiver, that's Connor, who's gonna dive down for the first down around the 36-yard line, moving the chains. Connor averages 16.4 yards per catch, picks up 15 right there. First down and 10 for the Oakleaf Knights. Again on first down. It's a pass, quick one, out wide. That was Jordan Price. And it looked like he was pushed out of bounds. He kept running afterwards, but they are going to mark him down for a 6-yard gain. Apologize for the interruption there. PA guy needs a number. Second and 4 from the Oakleaf 47. Excuse me, 42. They need to get to the 46. Wallace with a quick pass, didn't even take a drop back. Near the sideline, he hit Jackie Shepard. And he did get the first down right at the 46-yard line. Bring up 1st and 10. Our score, Creekside 7, Oakleaf nothing, 3:48 to go in the first quarter of play. Oakleaf Knights break the huddle, send 4 out wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Chris Foy Jr. to the left of Brandon Wallace. Brandon hands it off on first down. This is Foy who breaks through the line, gets past the 40, chasing him down from behind is a Knights tackler, but not before he gains over 30 yards on the carry into the red zone to the 19-yard line. First and 10. It's play action. Wallace looking to take it himself, and he flips it back while he's going down. He's got Connor. He's inside the 10 to the 7. How did that work? Wallace was being dragged down by 3 Knights tacklers. He just kind of threw it way up into the air behind him. He knew where his guy was, and Connor didn't miss a beat. He gets the first down, gets to the 7, and it's 1st and goal for the Oakleaf Knights. Wallace showing off his mobility early on. Running back Foy to his left, 3 wide receivers to his right, Jackie Shepard to his left. Can Oakleaf get into the end zone? It's a design quarterback run. Wallace is only going to get a yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Was trying to get out to the left side. Creekside fit it perfectly. Nowhere for him to go. Gets up to the 5-yard line. It's 2nd down and goal. Oakleaf trails 7-0 here early on. 2:33 to go in the first quarter. Two wide receivers on either side. Chris Foy to the left of Wallace. They motion Shepard to the right. In the shotgun, here it is. Wallace again trying to run it himself. This time he is successful as he is just shy of the end zone. I thought he got in, but he is going to be a half yard short. 3rd and 1. Right on the edge of the end zone. Wallace going under center, something you don't see much from high school teams. Trying to jump over the line, reaches the ball out and over, and he is in for an Oakleaf touchdown. Brandon Wallace getting it done with his legs on that drive. Him and Chris Foy Jr. marching down the field little by little. And it is 7-6. Trying to tie this one up. McDade for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we are back even at 7. 2:02 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Creekside Football here on Schlick Sports. Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com. First quarter of play here on Schlick Sports. It is 7-7, Knights and the Knights. Creekside and Oakleaf, as Oakleaf just responded with a touchdown on the ground. Brandon Wallace ran it in. It's a little sky kick recovered by Oscar Earl inside the 20. Nice kick for Oakleaf there on special teams, keeping the Knights from returning the ball. And out comes Creekside here. They'll start on their own 18. Harrison Garrido into the game at running back for the first time tonight. Danny Aprobato, who played running back his sophomore year before transitioning into corner this July. Took the majority of snaps there. They start here with the give to Garrido, and he's going to be stuffed at the line. Might give him a yard on the carry. There's a timeout on the field for an injured player, as it looks like a Knights offensive lineman is down. No word on who that is yet. Up onto his feet, and that is Alex Brigman, limping off the field. Good news is he was able to get up to his feet pretty fast, and hope he's okay. Back to action now. It's 2nd down and 9, 1:46 to go in the first quarter. Creekside with the ball on their own 19, all tied up at 7. 3 receivers out wide. They give no play action. Looking for Eros Choffer on the near sideline. He's got it. He's got the first down. Still on his feet to the 50-yard line. Brought down in Oakleaf territory on the 49. This is a quick little RPO right there. Knights fake the give to Garrido. Aschenfelder went ahead and hit Eros Choffer on the near sideline. Got some blocks and got some yards on 1st and 10. It's a give to Garrido. He's through the line. He's got daylight ahead to the 15-10. End zone. Touchdown, Creekside. Harrison Garrido with the 49-yard house call. Creekside takes the lead back. It is 13-7. Mauer's kick is up. It is good. Knights re-energized. They have the lead again, 14-7 with 1:07 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Creekside Football here on Schlick Sports. Knights scoring plays are brought to you by Baker Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness. back at Creekside High School in St. John's, Florida. 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Harrison Garrido with a 49-yard touchdown run. Creekside now with the 14-7 lead over Oakleaf as Cooper Maurer kicks it into the night sky, taken in inside the 5. Michael Connor running it back just past the 20-yard line. He'll be down around the 23. Creekside special teams improving each week. Last week, Cooper Maurer absolutely booted it after an excessive celebration penalty. After they had the go-ahead touchdown with 25 seconds to go, he was kicking back from his own 25. Creekside special teams been on point since then. And a flag on the play is on 1st and 10. Someone jumped. And it's offsides against Creekside. First and 5 for Oakleaf. They were able to run the ball down the field. Chris Foy had a big carry, and Brandon Wallace, the quarterback, had some carries himself, dove over the line, reached out like Superman into the end zone. For Oakleaf's first touchdown of the game, they're back down 7, 14-7. The snap is high, past Wallace, he recovers it, but he is trying to make something out of nothing, throws the ball away. And he's lucky they didn't lose yards there. 2nd and 5 coming up. 55.1 to go in the first quarter. Creekside leads 14-7. Oakleaf, one of those few high school teams, most of them you see call the play with everyone lined up. They huddle up before each play. 4 receivers, twins on either side, but it's a give to Chris Foy, who runs up the gut, gets the first down near the 35. Oakleaf player is tying quarterback Brandon Wallace's shoe. Nice help there from the left tackle, Christopher Jules, making sure his quarterback tidy, taken care of. First down and 10 coming up from the Oakleaf 35. Same formation as last time. To the left of Wallace is Foy. It's play action, and the pass went a little behind Michael Connor potentially. Not sure if they're going to rule that incomplete or a fumble. It would lose yards. And it looks like they're going to rule it incomplete. Bringing up 2nd down and 10. Wallace got hammered by Colton Lavelle right as he threw that one. Was looking for Michael Connor on the near side. He's back up, and receivers 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Foy to his right this time. Oakleaf looking to the sideline as time's going to run out on the play clock. We'll see if they called timeout. There is laundry on the field. And this is delay a game on Oakleaf as they took too long there to get the play off. That'll bring up 2nd and 15 from their own 30. Still 4, 2 on either side, and Chris Foy Jr. to the left of Brandon Wallace Jr. at quarterback. Haven't thrown the ball much in this game, but they do here. 3-step drop, firing down the field, way past Michael Connor. Overthrew him by 7 to 10 yards. Brian Padilla couldn't get to it for the interception. That brings up 3rd down and 15 for the Oakleaf Knights. 3rd and 15. 15.1 to go in the first quarter. Creekside leads 14-7 on homecoming. Same formation as before. They'll be looking to pass here. Three-step drop. Wallace feeling the pressure. He is sacked. Brody McGuff and Tice Donnelly in to bring him down. Creekside gets to the quarterback again. Tice Donnelly came into this one with 4 sacks. Brody McGuff with none, but he has been all over with the QB pressures. He finally gets home to bring up 4th down and 16 yards. And that will take us to the second quarter. Our score, Creekside 14, Oakleaf 7. You're listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Second quarter of action on Schlick Sports. As Creekside leads 14-7, Oakleaf punting this one away on 4th and 16. Back to return as Cooper Dixon calls for a fair catch and is down on the Creekside 31. So the Creekside Knights ended up in the end zone on back-to-back possessions. Methodically on their first drive, which was their second in the game, first touchdown drive, and a couple big plays to get in the end zone. Last time had the 20-plus yard pass there, and up over 30 yards to Eros Toffer to get past midfield in the 49-yard touchdown from Harrison Garrido. They start with another give to Garrido. He gets through the line. He's going to be a yard or two shy of the first down. He went down awkwardly. Gets to his feet. Looks to be okay. Second down and 1 coming up from the Creekside 39. 4 receivers out wide, 2 on either side. Ashenfelder looking to pass. He's looking downfield for Caleb Taylor Birch, and it falls between him and Cooper Dixon. That was either for Caleb Taylor Birch or Dixon. He either underthrew Dixon or overthrew Birch. Knights wanted to take a shot on 2nd and 1. And now it is 3rd and 1. They give to Garrido. He gets the first down, breaks through the line, and he's going to get a good 7 or 8 more. Up to the 47. Harrison Garrido, his speed's been killer early on. So he gets to that second level of the Oakleaf defense. He's done some damage already. As they give it to him. No, they fake the give to him. Ashenfelder, the quarterback, trying to take it himself. He's going to get 3 yards up to the 50 before he slides down. Ashenfelder was very mobile last week against Mandarin. Had 16 rushes for 92 yards. And that's the first time he's carried it past the line of scrimmage in this game. 2nd down and 7. Pistol formation for Creekside. As they give to Garrido, running to his left, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does. He'll get 1 more yard after doing so. Into Oakleaf territory on their 49. And that brings up 3rd and 6. Creekside got to get to the 43. And this is 4-down territory for Creekside. If they get a few yards here. Ashenfelder in the pistol. 3 to his right. He's looking right to pass. He's got a man. That's Eros Toffer. He's got the first down up to the 42, moving the chains. Ran a quick little curl. Ashenfelder hit him right on the chest. Moving the chains, 1st and 10. On the Oakleaf 42, 1st and 10 for Creekside. And on the ball is out. Harrison Garrido, the running back, jumped on it. The Knights fumbled the handoff as looked like another RPO where either Ashenfelder pulled it too late or Garrido tried to grab one that wasn't meant to be a handoff, but either way, dropped down between the two of them. Knights were lucky to get that one back. It's 2nd and 18. Play action, Ashenfelder hits the tight end Oscar Earl on a flat. Gonna get to the 40-yard line, still fighting for yards, and he'll be down just inside the 40 at the 39. That brings up 3rd and 7. Taylor Birch and Dixon to the left of Ashenfelder. Earl, the tight end, moves out wide. They motion over Birch, so now 3 wide receivers to the right. Play action, they hit Birch on a screen. Shakes a tackle. Trying to get to the 35. He dives forward, ball's out. Oakleaf has got it. Caleb Taylor Birch fumbled, and the Oakleaf Knights are able to recover around the 35. Run it back 3 more yards, and they're going to get the ball on their own 38-yard line. Birch got the screen after moving on a motion. Looked like he was going to be down right about where the ball is marked now on the 38, but shook a tackle, dove forward, tried reaching the ball out to the first down markers. Ball came out, and it is Oakleaf football. 1st down and 10. Out comes the offense. Wallace starts with play action, and he's going to be sacked. Knights get him for a loss. Tice Donnelly was in there after he got tripped up. Luke Milliner is going to be credited with that one. It's a loss of 4, bringing up 2nd and 14 from the 34-yard line. 14-7, Creekside leads Oakleaf. 7:55 to go in the 2nd quarter. It's another handoff here. Chris Foy Jr. gets up to the original first line of scrimmage. A yard more after that, bringing up 3rd and 9. Oakleaf getting the call. Brandon Wallace heads into the huddle. Out in front of his line, his entire team. Out they go. 3 wide receivers out wide. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Tight end in, blocking behind the line. Chris Foy to the left of Wallace. It's play action, looking down the sideline. It is incomplete. Intended for Jordan Price. He got some space, created some separation up the sideline. Throw was a little high, but probably one he should have had as it bounced off his hands, out of bounds on the Oakleaf sideline. That'll bring up 4th down and 9 for Oakleaf. And they'll punt it away yet again. Out to punt it away. McDade. Kick is up into the air. Gonna take a bounce on the Creekside 33. Little backspin will bring this back to the 35. Not too many yards there on the punt. Just a little over 25, so Creekside will take over possession on their own 35-yard line. They were moving the ball again on their last drive. Got inside the 40, and then on third down, Taylor Birch fumbled the ball. Luckily, the defense there to clean that up. Force a 3 and out, and now the offense gets the ball back. This Creekside defense seemed to turn a page. It's early on in this game. They've been playing really well outside of one drive. On first down, they give to Harrison Garrido. Moving to his left, he's going to pick up 7 yards to the 42-yard line. Second down and 3 coming up for the Knights. 3 out wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Earl, the tight end, behind the line. Pistol formation. They give to Harrison Garrido, moving to the right, looking for a hole in the line. And he's not going to find one. Oakleaf stuffs the run just up to the line of scrimmage at the 42. Bringing up 3rd and 3 as the Knights have to get to the 45. 6:26 to go in the second quarter of play. 14-7, Creekside leads Oakleaf. Ashenfelder looks to pass, under pressure, he fires, he's got Cooper Dixon right near the first down markers. He might be just short of it by a half yard. It's going to be 4th and inches here as he fell backwards. Catch the ball down to the ground. They're going to mark him down just shy. Creekside doesn't run out of center. Shotgun. Everyone up on the line for Oakleaf. Whistles before the play, however. And it's a timeout. Oakleaf looking to get the stop. In Creekside territory. We'll see if Creekside decides to go for it again. Coming out of the break. Creekside leads 14-7 with 5:48 to go in the first half when we return on Schlick Sports. Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs. Fourth down and inches. Creekside leaves the offense out there on their own half of the field, just shy of the 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. 5 up on the line. Linebackers creeping up, creating 8, and Oakleaf jumps. Offside on the play was Justin Marsh-Menzie. Nice cadence there from Ashenfelder to force the penalty, moving the ball up just shy of the 50-yard line. New set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Creekside Knights. 5 up on the line. Oakleaf showing blitz. They give to Harrison Garrido, but there's a flag down on the play. It's an illegal substitution against Oakleaf. Bring up 1st and 5 for Creekside. Their center, Alex Bringman, who limped off the field earlier, back in there. Good sign for Creekside. They got 3 wide receivers out wide. Oscar Earl, the tight end, to the left. They give to Harrison Garrido. He's going to get up to the 45. Dives forward while being tackled up to the 43. Going to be 2nd down and about 2.5 for Creekside. Wouldn't be surprised they take a shot to the end zone right here. 3 wide receivers out wide. Play action, Ashenfelder rolling right, hits Oscar Earl on a flat. He's got the first down. Gonna be down around the 35-yard line. Again, moving the chains. Timeout on the field, official timeout for a water break. 5:17 to go in the first half. Creekside with the 1st down and 10 coming up on the Oakleaf 35-yard line. Knights lead 14-7 over Oakleaf when we return here on Schlick Sports. Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com. Second quarter, 5:17 to go. Creekside leads the Oakleaf Knights 14-7 here on Schlick Sports. They got a 1st and 10 in Oakleaf territory on their 35. 4 wide receivers out for Creekside, including the tight end Earl out to the right, 2 to the left. Pistol formation as they give up the middle to Harrison Garrido. He gets through the line 5-7 yards before he is tackled inside the 30-yard line. At the 23. I was right the first time, 28. Give to Harrison Garrido on 2nd down, up near the 1st down marker by the 25. He's going to be a yard shy. Not even. 3rd and half a yard to go. Tight end Earl behind the line. They give to Garrido. Gets the 1st down inside the 25. Going to be down around the 22, 23-yard line. .404 to go in the clock running here in the 1st half. 14-7 Creekside leads. Marching down the field. 1st and 10. From the 22. Play action to Aprobato. Aschenfelder feeling the pressure, breaks through the pocket, breaks a tackle, and he is inside the 15-yard line near the 1st down. That went from a potential sack to a good 9-yard gain. That'll be 2nd down and 1 on the 13. Pistol formation, Aprobato in at running back. It's a handoff. He's got the 1st down. He's got a touchdown. Broke through the line. Nobody there. There was one safety who didn't stand a chance. Ran right by him. Past the goal line for 6 points, and it is 20-7 Creekside. Danny Aprobato, his 1st game at running back this year, and he's already got 2 touchdowns to his name. PAT is good, and it is 21-7. Creekside leads with 3:16 to go in the 1st half. You're listening to Creekside football on Schlick Sports. Scoring plays for Creekside are brought to you by Baker Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness. Knights with 21 on the board when we return on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Second quarter, 3:16 to go. Our score, Creekside 21, Oakleaf 7. After another Knights touchdown, Danny Aprobato with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. It's a kickoff taken in by Michael Connor inside the 5. He's got a little space, shimmying his way up past the 30 on the return. Nice job there by Connor. Getting up to the 31. Which is where Oakleaf will take over looking for a response. They deferred the kickoff after winning the coin toss at the start of the game. So they will receive in the second half, down 14. I'd love to get 7 back on this drive. But their offense has stalled since their touchdown. Creekside not giving them much with their defense. 3 receivers out wide, but it's a handoff to Chris Foy. Foy Jr. up the middle for just a yard or 2. Only going to get 1 yard on the carry up to the 32-yard line, bringing up 2nd and 9. For his offense, head coach Chris Foy said that Creekside is not going to give them much. They don't play mistake-free football, and they play as a unit better than anyone he's seen so far this season. That is ringing true so far tonight. Brandon Wallace rolling right, looking to pass down the field. It is off the hands of Michael Cotter and intercepted by Brian Padilla. He runs out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line with his 2nd pick of the year. They mark him out at the 50. Brian Padilla raises the turnover belt. Wallace running right, pass just a little high off the hands of the freshman Connor. Went up, I thought he was going to grab it for a second, but the senior Brian Padilla with his 2nd interception of the year, and the Knights take over right at midfield. The Creekside Knights. They start with the give to Harrison Garrido. He's got the 10 yards. He's going to be down around the 35 of Oakleaf. Mark him at the 36. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end Earl to the left of the line. Pistol formation. Garrido the back. Dropping back to pass. Ashenfelder looking over the middle. He's got Cooper Dixon inside the 20. Tackled down shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Creekside moving fast down the field. Same formation. Ashenfelder gives this time to Garrido, working to the left. Has nothing there, cuts back up the middle. Gonna be down around the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind it. We'll see where they place him. Amari Thomas, the only returning starter from last year on this Oakleaf defense, in on the tackle for a loss. Ashenfelder taking it himself, and he takes it into the end zone. As music, Let's Get Loud, was accidentally playing over the speaker. It's a celebration at Creekside High School as Ashenfelder takes it himself for the touchdown. 27-7 is our score with 1:27 to go in the second quarter. Creekside looking to make it 28-7. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is 28-7. Creekside coming alive. They get the interception, and they turn it into points just a few plays later on offense. Running it against Oakleaf, and it is working to perfection. Knights scoring plays are brought to you by Baker Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness as the Knights lead by 21 over Oakleaf when we return here on Schlick Sports. Back here at Creekside High School as Cooper Maurer kicks it into the end zone after yet another Knights rushing touchdown for a touchback. And Creekside, they came into this game. Coach Sean McIntyre, speaking of his offense, they ran the ball 71% of the time. Last week, he said they were going to be back to running a balanced offense and just taking what the defense gives them and adjusting as the game goes on. If they had the opportunity to throw it, they'll throw it. If they had windows to run it, they'll run it. And they've done a bit of both, but mostly sticking with the run as Oakleaf has no answer to the Knights' backfield. Aprabato in twice, Ashenfelder in once, and Harrison Garrido with a rushing touchdown as well. 28-7, Creekside leads Oakleaf with their quarterback alone in the backfield, and Brandon Wallace trying to escape Creekside pressure, throws it down onto the ground. This could be intentional grounding if they rule a receiver wasn't in the area. I felt it was, as he wasn't really throwing at anybody unless he was looking for someone, and as he went down, his momentum threw the ball into the ground. It's the best explanation. No flag on the play. It's 2nd and 10 from the Oakleaf 20. They were able to tie this one back up at 7 points. But this Creekside defense, I don't believe, has allowed a first down since then. Maybe just one. Brandon Wallace no longer at quarterback. He's off the field after his helmet came off on the play, looking to pass it downfield. It is intercepted! Jackson Earl with the interception of Jackson Cowart. The senior quarterback comes in for one play, and the Creekside Knights pick it off downfield. That was not a bad ball. He was looking downfield for Jordan Price, but coming in and jumping up and snatching it out of the sky, Jackson Earl, the sophomore, with his first career pick. Back onto the field is Creekside on the Oakleaf 44. Play action, Ashenfelder rolling right, firing down the field for Eros Joffer. Incomplete. Didn't look like a bad ball, just good coverage from Jordan Price. One of multiple two-way players on this Oakleaf squad, plays wide receiver and corner. Good coverage to force that one incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. 1:11 to go in the first half, 28-7, Creekside over Oakleaf. Faking the give to Garrido and taking it himself is Ashenfelder. And a slide down at the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 6 for Creekside. Three receivers to his right, one to his left. 4 up on the line for Oakleaf as they look to rush. It's a quick pass. Complete. I think that's Caleb Taylor Birch, who was lost in a pile of Oakleaf defenders. He spun out of it. Got 3 more yards after the catch for the first down. Up to the 31-yard line as the Knights call timeout with 32.8 to go in the first half. Our score, Creekside 28, Oakleaf 7. It is all Creekside out here against a good Oakleaf squad. This is the best the offense has looked all year. The passing game has been consistent and playing really well out there. And then the run game just can't be stopped. They've had a few negative runs, but a lot of very positive runs. 49-yard rushing touchdown earlier on in the game for Harrison Garrido. They've got 4 rushing touchdowns in the first half. On Creekside Game Day this week, the Game Day show here on Schlick Sports, we talked with Darius Williams and Shaq Quarterman from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Williams from Creekside, Quarterman from Oakleaf. We got him to make a bet. Whoever school lost the game had to put on the other team's gear. Things not looking too great for Shaq right now as Knights back onto the field. Ashenfelder looking to pass. He is incomplete as he was hit as he threw. Felt the pressure and the ball landed short of his intended target, Caleb Taylor Birch. 2nd and 10 from the Oakleaf 31, 28.1 seconds to go in the first half. 4 out wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 3-step drop, under pressure, rolling right. Ashenfelder going to throw it away on the Oakleaf sideline. Bringing up 3rd down and 10. Nate Black checks into the game at running back. Oakleaf sticks strong with their 4-man front. Only a couple of linebackers and some deep coverage. Same formation as last time for Creekside. As Ashenfelder again looks to throw on 3rd down. He trips, got hit by the turf monster, and his knee was down for an 8-yard loss at the 39. Bringing up 4th down and 18. Clock runs out on the first half, and Creekside leads 28-7 in front of their home fans on homecoming. It is a celebration for the Creekside Knights in the first half. Oakleaf returns the kickoff in the second half. When we return, they're going to have to make some adjustments to work their way back into this ball game. When we return, you're listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports. We're going to send you down to the field now for the band's halftime performance here before the homecoming festivities. Our score at halftime, Creekside 28, Oakleaf 7. Send you down to the field now for the power of Creekside.
You may take the field for your halftime performance.
I'm the voice you hear all the time. Nice and kindly meeting you.
Let's give it up for the crowd of Creekside.
And there is the halftime show. Homecoming festivities coming up at the Castle. Creekside leads 28-7 over Oakleaf. We'll be back with the second half of football when we return on Schlick Sports. It is time for the second half of action here on Schlick Sports as we kick this one away in the third quarter. Creekside leads Oakleaf 28-7, and after the touchback, Oakleaf will take over on their own 20-yard line. They won the coin toss, deferred the kickoff, and now receiving the 20 in the second half, down 21 and in dire need of points before this one gets away from them on homecoming for Creekside. As the Knights defense trots back out there, their leading corner, Caden Vimick-Tyan, crowned the homecoming king over the halftime break. As he and this Knights secondary picked off 2 passes in that first half, and Oakleaf can't afford any more offensive mistakes. They wanted to play mistake-free football. Head coach Chris Foy said these district games boil down to 1 or 2 plays, and those plays have not gone in Oakleaf's favor so far. They start off with the give to Chris Foy Jr., and he is going nowhere. It's 1 yard on the carry. Second down and 9. Wallace, the quarterback, thrown 1 pick. His backup Jackson Coward, 1 play, 1 interception. Just a couple of mistakes that have cost this Oakleaf team. They line up with 3 wide receivers, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. To the right of Wallace, they give to Chris Foy, the running back. He gets 4 yards on the carry to the 24-yard line. Third down and 6 coming up. Can Creekside get another third down stop? They've been fantastic on third down this year. This year, opponents on third down against Creekside converting over 40% of the time, but they've done a nice job really limiting this Oakleaf offense. The D-line with constant pressure on Brandon Wallace Jr., the quarterback. Right here, he drops back to pass, firing up the sideline. It's intercepted again! Jackson Earl, his second pick of the game. Creekside will get the ball at the 50-yard line, and they might have just dealt a deadly blow here 3 plays into the second half. Have yourself a night, Jackson Earl. 2 interceptions for the sophomore, the first 2 of his career. First and 10 for Creekside. Aschenfelder looking to pass, firing down the field for Eros Toffer. Misses him by a good 5 yards downfield. Second and 10 coming up from the 50-yard line. Aschenfelder had time to throw there. Missed him to the inside part of the field, however. 3 wide receivers and a tight end. They give to Harrison Garrido running left. Initial contact after about 6 yards on the carry, but he drives forward to get the first down, moving the ball up to the 40-yard line of Oakleaf. First down and 10. 2 wide receivers out right, 1 left. Oscar Earl behind the right tackle, moving over to the left side of the O-line in motion. Pistol formation, it's a give left to Garrido. He's gonna get 5 yards before being wrapped up. Looks like they're gonna mark him down right at the 35. Creekside has been running the ball with a lot of success in this game. Can they continue to do so, make this a 28-point game? Aschenfelder, play action, rolling right. And he has got Caleb Taylor Birch for the first down up to the 28. First and 10. Knights driving down the field after their third interception of the game. It's a handoff to Garrido. He gets to the Creekside sideline, going to be brought down after a decent gain there on first down. Might have gotten the first, but there is a flag on the play. And this one's going back, holding against Creekside. They haven't had many offensive penalties tonight. That's either the first or the second for Creekside. That'll make it first down and 20 for the Knights. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Tight end right next to the right tackle. It's a give on first and 20 to Harrison Garrido. He didn't take it right, however, it's fumbled, and Oakleaf has got it. Not sure what happened there on the transition, but Garrido was running with the ball, kind of poking out from his side. Before any contact, it just fell out of his hands, as it looked like the handoff was just an awkward transition. That's the second time that's happened tonight for Creekside. There's something they'll need to clean up. Luckily, they'll have a bye week after that. This game tonight to do so, and then the Battle of Longleaf Pine at Bartram Trail. First and 10, Chris Foy Jr. on the carry. It's a combination of handoff and carry. When you want to say handoff, but turns into carry after the H. Second down and 12. Loss of 2. 8:20 to go here in the third quarter. 28-7. Creekside leads Oakleaf. Defense with 3 interceptions. 2 of them from the starter, Brandon Wallace Jr. Second and 12. It's a fake jet sweep now running left as Brandon Wallace Jr. gets a decent gain on the play of around 5 yards. Going to set up third down and 7. Wallace gets the play call from the sideline. Three down for Creekside with the middle linebackers, Donnelly and Lavelle, creeping up on the line of scrimmage. Twins on either side, looking to pass. Wallace feeling the pressure in the pocket with it collapsing. He hits Michael Connor by the line of scrimmage, trying to lose Brody McGuff. He does up the side, gets into Knights territory up to the 47-yard line. The freshman receiver, quick, shifty, one man to beat, and he did so to get the first down. Oakleaf not out of this ball game. 7:41 to go in the third quarter of action. They're in Creekside territory. Can make it a 2-possession game with a touchdown here. On first and 10, they give to Chris Foy Jr., who's got nothing there. Gets 2 yards on the carry up to the 45, bringing up second down and 8. Oakleaf really only had one drive, and that was their touchdown drive where they were able to run the ball well and consistently. Since then, there have just been little to no running lanes for this Oakleaf Knights offense, and they haven't been able to get anything going in the pass game either. Wallace looking to throw the ball downfield. It's in the air. Brian Padilla had it, and he dropped it when he fell to the ground. Danny Aprabato went up there on the jump ball, tipped it up into the air. Coming in to help him was the strong safety, Brian Padilla. He had the pick in his hands, and when he fell down to the ground, the ball did with him, trickling out, and it's 3rd and 8. That was almost the 4th interception of the night for this Creekside defense. Instead, it's 3rd down and 8. 2 wide receivers on either side. Running back to the right of Brandon Wallace Jr. 3-step drop, firing down the sideline. He had a man open. Was looking for Jackie Shepard. Ball fell incomplete. And now bring up 4th and 8. Oakleaf bringing out the punt team in Creekside territory on their 45-yard line. Wonder if they made a trick on their sleeve right here. Kick up in the air. Gonna take a hop inside the 20, rolling inside the 10. Gonna be down at the 6-yard line, so Creekside will have to go 94 yards to get into the end zone. A nice punt from Andrew McDade, as they actually spot it at the 5. The Knights fumbled the ball away on their last possession on a failed handoff to Harrison Garrido. Out they trot after moving the ball well. They look to end with 6 right here. They start with the handoff. Garrido running right. Shimmying, shaking, Bacon. Gonna be down just shy of the 1st down. At the 14, Garrido ran right, was juking left, right. Put a little spin in there. Tried to run forward. Just a ton of Oakleaf defenders. Went from what would have been a 1 or 2 yard gain to 9. It's right here. They give to Garrido. He shakes a tackle, and he's brought down by his jersey behind the line of scrimmage. And he's gonna be helped out by a teammate. He's just cramping up after that carry. Garrido hobbles off the field with his left leg cramping up. Try to get it stretched out, but he'll have to do so on the sidelines. Danny Aprobato back in at running back. 3rd down. 3 yards to go for Creekside. Got to get to the 15. 3 wide receivers out, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And the Knights get Oakleaf to jump. On 3rd and 4, so this, 3rd and 3, so this will move the chains and put the ball on the 17-yard line. Oakleaf has just made too many mistakes today, too many penalties. That's multiple offsides calls on them now. It's on 1st and 10. It's a give to Danny Aprobato up the middle. Gain of maybe 3 on the carry. Not even, as he's going to end up at the 18-yard line, so much less than I thought he got. Timeout for an official water break. 5:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. Creekside leads Oakleaf 28-7 when we return here on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Third quarter of action, Creekside leads Oakleaf 28-7 with 4:56 to go. In the quarter, Sean Ashenfelder looking deep, just misses Caleb Taylor. Birch was going for the home run on 2nd and 9. Ended up missing a late penalty marker on the field way after the play. Talking with head coach Sean McIntyre, the officials. And he's talking to Austin Eakin, who took off his helmet on the field. This one may back Creekside up. That's exactly what it does. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Creekside. Backing him up half the distance to the goal. It's actually just a 5-yard penalty. Not sure why they said half the distance to the goal. But it's 3rd and 13 for the Creekside Knights. Still waiting to officially resume action, because now they put it half the distance to the goal, placing it on the 9-yard line. 3rd and a ways to go for the Creekside Knights. 3rd and 19. Pistol formation. It's fake to Danny Aprobato, the running back. Sean Ashenfelder takes it left. He's only going to get one on the play to the 10-yard line, bringing up 4th down. And out comes the punt team. Cooper Maurer will have to boot this one away from inside his own end zone. Maurer takes the kick, spiraling through the air, going to take a bounce way up into the air around the Creekside 47. They're going to mark it out on the 45. So Oakleaf takes over on the Knights' 45-yard line, their best starting field position of the night. Chance to get back into this ball game. 28-7, 3:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Not out of it yet, even though Creekside probably should have put this ball game away a while ago. Oakleaf sticking around. Quick pass here, out towards the far sideline. It's caught. Forward for 8 yards. On the reception. Couldn't spot a number. 2nd and 2. Quick little screen pass. Michael Connor, the 3rd, got some space. Cuts back inside the 20, inside the 15. He is tackled by his shoestrings. Tyler Jenkins coming off the field, shaken up for the Creekside Knights. And 3 penalty markers fly. That'll go against Creekside as they have players running off the field while Oakleaf snapped the ball. On the 9-yard line, 1st and 5. Handoff to Chris Foy Jr., driving inside the 5 and inside the end zone. Oakleaf with the big passing play to Michael Connor to get inside the 15. A penalty and a 9-yard touchdown run makes it 28-13. Oakleaf finds themselves back into this ball game. Dade for the point after attempt. Snap, hold, kick, good. Making it 28-14, 3:14 to go in the third quarter. Creekside gives up a touchdown, their first since back in the first quarter of play. The Knights have allowed the other Knights back into this ballgame. We'll see if Creekside can respond when we return on Schlick Sports. Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs. Third quarter of action on Schlick Sports is Oakleaf with the touchdown after forcing a punt for Creekside. Cooper Maurer was kicking it from his own end zone. They took over at the 45, end up with the touchdown. As on the kickoff, it takes a hop inside the 15, fielded at the 11, trying to run it back. Harrison Garrido gonna get up around the 20-yard line. And it looks like they'll mark Creekside down right on the 20. 1st and 10 coming up for the Knights. Creekside's offense has been moving well, but they fumbled it away early on in the third quarter in Oakleaf territory. Punted on their last possession. They just need points right here, as they had this game almost won heading into the halftime break, up 21. They faltered here in the third quarter. As a slant route, they've got Eros Toffer down past the 30-yard line for a first down. That was a quick slant. Aschenfelder took the snap, set his feet, and threw. Quick to the line again. This time it's a handoff to Garrido to the left. He's got a little space. He's got the first down up to the 50-yard line into Oakleaf territory. He's going to be out inside the 45. Another first down for Creekside. They're actually going to say he stepped out in Creekside territory on the 49. On the far sideline. 1st and 10 from the 49. Garrido carries it to the opposite 48. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Oakleaf playing their 4-man up front. Have not been able to get much pressure on the quarterback and in that backfield. The O-line dominating this game for Creekside. As they give to Danny Approbato on 2nd down. He's got the first down, and he's going to be tackled inside the 35. Down at the 34, again, moving those chains. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. 28-14, Knights lead Oakleaf on homecoming. Danny Approbato, the running back, in pistol behind Sean Aschenfelder. It's play action. Aschenfelder rolling right, looking for options, doesn't see any. Now hits Oscar Earl up the Creekside sideline. Uses those tiptoes to stay in bounds, move the chains yet again. And now on the 20-yard line, Creekside into the red zone. 1st and 10, quick to the line. 3 wide receivers out wide, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Pistol, it's a give to Approbato up the middle. Gets to the 20 in a second effort. He dives forward for a gain of 4. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, was able to spin around his left shoulder and fall backward for 4 yards. To the 16-yard line, 2nd down and 6. Same formation as last time. They got Oscar Earl, the tight end, blocking behind the right guard and right tackle. Fake the give there to Aprobato. Sean Ashenfelder, the quarterback, wrapped up trying to run it himself. On a design quarterback run, he gets nothing. And it'll again be 3rd and 6. Harrison Garrido back into the ball game at running back. Same formation as the previous play. Oakleaf has got 4 up on the D-line. Some linebackers creeping forward, expecting the run. Ashenfelder trying to pass. Now looking to scramble as the pocket collapses around him. Just gets up, maybe to the line of scrimmage. Does get to the 16, and that'll bring up 4th and 6 as the Knights. Really good drive. They work their way down the field into the red zone where Oakleaf stands tall. And out comes Cooper Maurer for the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. That one from 32 yards. And the senior is now 5 of 6 on field goals this year. So Creekside gets some more points up on the board. They lead 31-14. Knights scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness. 51 seconds remain here in the 3rd quarter. Creekside leads Oakleaf 31-14 when we return on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Welcome back to the Castle where Creekside leads 31-14, and they try for an onside kick. Almost had it, but it trickled out of bounds. Caden Vimictine in pursuit up the near sideline. Just a little too much juice on it as the Knights are trying to put this one away. Ends up a kick out of bounds. And Oakleaf will take over near midfield. Ball went out on the 42. The officials discussing where to place the ball. They do set it on that 42-yard line. As Oakleaf got some good field position here. Down 17. 50.5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Play action. It's a screen pass. Michael Connor, the third's got it on the Creekside sideline. The quick freshman gets up a yard shy of the 1st down. On the 49, they got inches to go. Wallace, another give to Chris Foy Jr. He's inside the 45. He's shedding tackles inside the 40, down at the 39. 1st down, Oakleaf. As they're moving into Creekside territory. Everyone in near the line. 4 wide receivers, 2 on either side as Wallace fumbled the ball. It's out. And they're going to call it an incomplete pass. The Knights had it. I don't really know how you can call that because that was a shovel forward if it was a pass. Wallace, there's no coming up, no motion throwing the ball forward. He kind of underhanded that thing and call it incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Same formation as before, and Brody McGuff went early for the Creekside Knights. That will move the ball forward 5 yards. To the 34, it's 2nd down and 5, Oakleaf. 23.5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They trail Creekside 31-14. They've been the better team, however, in the 3rd quarter. they look to get back into this one. Wallace running right. He's got a wide open man inside the 20-yard line. Breaks a tackle inside the 10, into the end zone. That is a touchdown. Oakleaf is taking it to the house. It was Jordan Price, but there's a flag in the backfield. This one looks to be coming back. And Jordan Price, slow to get up in the end zone as he might have been injured on the celebration. He's just kind of standing there. Now he lays back down. Looks like he's cramping up there on his left side. And this one is coming back. Penalty against Oakleaf. 9.2 to go in the third quarter. It's a holding penalty backing him up to the 44. Oakleaf will have the ball. Second down and 15 when we return from the break. Our score, Creekside 31, Oakleaf 14. Welcome back to Creekside High School as the fours are up on the field. Clock started going as the ball was placed down after the penalty, and that takes us into the fourth quarter. Creekside leads Oakleaf 31-14, heading into the fourth on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Fourth quarter of action here on Schlick Sports. This is second down and 5 for the Oakleaf Knights as they fire downfield. The pass is caught by Michael Connor. The third inside the 5, down on the 3-yard line. First and goal for Oakleaf. A 41-yard completion there. On second down, open up the fourth quarter, down 31-14. Creekside not happy with that one as Oakleaf rushes up to the line. The Creekside Knights call for a timeout. What a play that was as Michael Connor just burnt his man, who I believe was Danny Aprobato, in coverage. And the ball was placed on a dime by Brandon Wallace Jr. As Oakleaf with the first and goal coming up, a touchdown here. And an extra point would make it a 10-point ball game. They were down 21 at the half. Creekside has just been unable to put them away. And they've got to be frustrated about that down on the sideline. As the teams on their respective sides during the timeout. This was a game that last year did not disappoint. Creekside and Oakleaf. Knights came away with a 49-48. Come from behind victory. They got a touchdown with 8 seconds to go to win that ball game. Is back out onto the field after the timeout. Oakleaf. 2 in to block behind the line. 1 wide receiver out to the left. And Chris Foy Jr. to the right of the quarterback, Brandon Wallace Jr. They also got a tight end on the sideline, 3 extra blockers. As they give it to Foy. No, they fake the handoff, trying to run right as Wallace, and he's going to be dropped for a 3-yard loss. That's one where I think they just made it too complicated there. That reminds me of that Jags play they ran against the Chiefs on the 1-yard line. That might have been a run-pass option where the quarterback, Wallace, thought he saw someone on the right side. Just made the wrong decision, or that was a design play just trying to get a little too fancy. 11:38 to go. 31-14, Wallace trying to take it himself again, and he is up through the middle end for a touchdown. From the 6-yard line, a design quarterback run all the way. Wallace broke through a hole on the left side of the line, cut back to the middle. It was tackled into the end zone. An extra point here will make it a 10-point ball game. Little by little, they're chipping away. McDade, the extra point, good. Or no good. It looked good from up here in the broadcast booth, but he missed it. We don't have a great angle on it. And now it's an 11-point ball game, and that is a huge difference, as now Oakleaf, to make it to a point where they could get this one down the stretch, they're only going to have 2-3 possessions left. Before, you were looking for a touchdown and a field goal at the minimum. Now you're looking for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And that's one that could really affect this game down the stretch. We're going to keep you here as Oakleaf gets ready to kick this one away. This game was competitive the entire way. Last time out is Oakleaf led the Knights 21-17 at halftime. Creekside kept it close throughout. We were able to just come away with the win barely on the road at Oakleaf last year, and now the Oakleaf Knights are fighting back from down 21 at half. That kick's gonna go out of bounds. Took a hop, was brought in inside the 10 as the Creekside player had a foot out of bounds. I know they're gonna call, kick out of bounds there on Oakleaf. High football IQ right there. Reminds me of that Randall Cobb play with the Green Bay Packers receiving the kickoff, and it was right on the sideline. Picks it up as he has a foot out of bounds, and it's a kick out of bounds, moving the ball up to the 40-yard line here for the Creekside Knights. Big difference in this game from last year is Creekside was not able to run the ball very well against Oakleaf. In this matchup, just 98 rushing yards in that game compared to 320 through the air. Creekside's got most of their damage done on the ground so far in this game as they hand off to Nate Black, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. As they backed it up 5 more yards, official had the original spot wrong. They get up to the 41, 6-yard gain from the senior running back. After the injury of Nicky Williams, Black emerges that second running back option. Now splitting that with Danny Aprobato in this game. That's going to be a false start on the Knights on 2nd and 4. Looked like Joe Bartles, the left tackle, jumped early. was correct. It's now 2nd down and 9 instead of 2nd and 4. Black on 23 carries heading into this week. 96 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 4.17 yards per carry. We'll see if they go to him on 2nd and 9 or if they look to get it done through the air. 3 wide receivers out wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. It's play action. He's firing high, missing Arrows Toffer on that right side. That was one Ashenfelder probably should have had. Run a little in-breaking go route up the right side. So 3rd and 9 coming up for the Creekside Knights. Clock stops at 10:34 with 4 here in the 4th quarter. 31-20, Creekside leads Oakleaf. But can they hold on? 3rd and 9. Ashenfelder under pressure, dumps it off to Caleb Taylor Birch. He's got the first down past the 45 to the 50. He'll be brought down in Oakleaf territory. Forward to the 49-yard line of Oakleaf. That is a big 3rd down conversion for the Creekside Knights. So again, 1st and 10, Knights in no hurry to snap this ball. 10:05 to go. Hand it off to Nate Black on 1st and 10. He's powering forward. Gonna get 5 on the carry. Good. 3 or 4 yards after contact. Picked up a couple nice blocks and kind of ran behind, fought forward, and makes it 2nd and 5. 3 wide receivers out there for Creekside along with tight end Oscar Earl. Looks like Caleb Taylor Birch is going to be on that right side with Arrows Toffer and Cooper Dixon on the left. Oscar Earl, the tight end, will be blocking behind the left side of the offensive line. Pistol formation. As they hand off to Nate Black. Trying to run up the middle, nothing there. Only going to be able to get a yard. Maybe nothing on that carry. Bringing up 3rd down and 5 as they do mark him down at the line of scrimmage. Another 3rd down conversion in order here for Creekside. Can they get it? I believe this is 4 down territory for Creekside if they're willing to take a risk. 8:45 to go in the 4th quarter. They are an aggressive team on 4th down, especially in this area of the field. But up 11 with Oakleaf fighting their way back. Will they be willing to do so? Shotgun to the right of Ashenfelder is Danny Aprabato. They hand it off to Danny, moving to his left. He's past the 40. Is he at the 1st down markers? Did he get enough? They're going to mark him at the 39 and say he did get there. 1st down and 10, and that is a big one for Creekside. 8:15 to go, and the clock still running. 31-20, Creekside leads Oakleaf by 11 in the 4th quarter. Knights getting the play call from the sideline. 2 wide receivers to the right. 1 to the left. Oscar Earl blocking behind the right side of the O-line. And behind Ashenfelder is Danny Aprabato. They hand it to him, trying to break through the line. He does. Ended up with a gain of 8 or 9 on the carry. They'll put him on the 31. As Aprabato seems to be a little shaken up. He's going to run off the field and meet the athletic training staff. Oakleaf band putting on a show on that opposite side of the field. They pulled out some good ones here in this game. Give them a very solid band rating. One of the best visiting bands I've heard this season. 2nd and 2 for the Creekside Knights. Same formation, but Earl blocking on the left side. They give to Nate Black, who's running right behind him. He gets the 1st down inside the 25. There is, however, a flag down in the backfield, and that's holding against Creekside. So bring that one back. Instead of a first down inside the 25, it's going to be second down and around 12 yards to go. We'll see officially where they say the ball is placed. It all depends on where the holding penalty took place, but they are going to back them up. Second down and 12. Same formation as the previous play. Pistol, Nate Black behind Sean Ashenfelder. Play action, rolling right. Ashenfelder hits Caleb Taylor Birch. Around the 30-yard line, he'll be a yard shy of the yard to gain. Third down and 1 for the Knights. 6.5 minutes to go. Stalling the Oakleaf comeback efforts. They could put this one away with the touchdown. And every time Creekside and Oakleaf have faced off, at least one team has scored 35. Creekside sitting at 31. And a touchdown here would make it a 3-possession game. Heavy up front, Oakleaf. Not going to be enough to stop Nate Black as he breaks through the line to the 25-yard line. Gets the first down. And we're going to step away here for a timeout. An official water break down on the field. They mark him down at the 26. In Oakleaf territory, that's where Creekside will have the ball. Coming out of the break when we return, our score, Creekside 31, Oakleaf 20, when we return on Schlick Sports.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Fourth quarter of play, Creekside. First down and 10 on the Oakleaf 26-yard line. Oakleaf with 4 up front, 3 running backs creeping forward to stop the run, and that's exactly what they do on first and 10. Harrison Garrido going to lose a yard to the 27, bring up second down and 11 for Creekside. They lead by 11, 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Oakleaf's going to have to start using up some timeouts if they can't stop Creekside fast, as the Knights are content to just continue running the ball until they have to pass. Well, they caught him off guard. Play action, wide open in the end zone. Caleb Taylor Birch has got it. I just said that the Knights were going to run the ball till they were forced to pass. That's what everyone on that Oakleaf side was thinking, as on play action, Sean Ashenfelder led Caleb Taylor Birch to the end zone perfectly. Planted it right on the chest for a Creekside touchdown. And maybe the final blow in this ball game. PAT is good for the Knights. They lead 38-20. When we return on Schlick Sports, scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness, as the Knights may have just put this one to bed out here at the Castle. You're listening to Creekside Football here on Schlick Sports.
Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs.
Welcome back to the castle of Creekside High School. 38-20, Knights lead Oakleaf after a touchdown. Sean Ashenfelder to Caleb Taylor Birch, 27 yards. As the Oakleaf Knights will take over after the touchback on their own 20-yard line. Creekside with a long possession over 5 minutes before ending up in the end zone. A potential killer blow to Oakleaf in this game. And a stop on defense would 100% seal the deal for Creekside. Four receivers in there for Oakleaf. All close to the line, two on either side. They give it to Chris Foy Jr. on first down. He's only going to get a yard or two as that run game has only been there for a drive or two in this game. Actually gave him 2 yards on the carry there, second down and 8. Looking to pass the ball. Brandon Wallace Jr. sees nothing, tried to hit Chris Foy Jr. on a dump off. Unsuccessfully. Third down and 8. Oakleaf has got quite the family name tradition going on here. We're having a lot to say. Got Michael Connor III, Chris Foy Jr., Brandon Wallace Jr. Adds more to the names. Third down and 8. Wallace looking to pass, running right, fires over the middle. It is dropped by Michael Connor III. So that'll bring up a crucial fourth down and 8. This is ball game for Oakleaf if they can't convert. Fourth down and 8. 38-20, Knights lead Oakleaf with 4:31 to go in the fourth. Oakleaf almost got Creekside to jump on the D-line. 2 guys went off the end. Didn't jump, however, completely off sides. 4th and 8. Wallace takes the snap. Looking for someone to pass to downfield. He has got a man. Complete to Jackie Shepard for the first down. Past the 35. Marked down at the 40-yard line. First down and 10 in Oakleaf territory. Whistles on the field for a timeout. Didn't see. It looks like it was a official timeout. Something was wrong with the chains, I think. They had to fix it. It's on the far side, so kind of hard to tell. 3 down for Creekside, 4 linebackers behind the line. They rush 2 of them. Wallace under pressure, fires, jump throw, complete to Jackie Shepard on the dump off. He's gonna get 4 yards on the reception, out of bounds on the Oakleaf side. On the Oakleaf 44-yard line. Shepard, the sophomore, has been very involved in the receiving game tonight. Hasn't quite been enough as this passing game hasn't been able to get much going. 3 interceptions on the night, nearly 4 As Brandon Wallace Jr. under pressure in the pocket fires incomplete. 5 yards shy of Jordan Price. Bring up 3rd down and 6. From the Oakleaf 44. 3:52 to go in the game. It's 38-20. Creekside leads Oakleaf. Trying to put this one away on homecoming. Here's 3rd and 6. Wallace under pressure, looking for anybody. He fires that one to just an open spot of grass before he's sacked. Now bring up 4th down and 6. Kind of surprised that wasn't called for intentional grounding. Another one where he's going down, so just never know. Timeout called on the field. Oakleaf looking to discuss this play with 3:47 to go in the game. It's 38-20. Creekside with the lead. Oakleaf has got to get 6 yards to stay alive when we return on Schlick Sports. Fourth quarter, 4th down, 3:47 to go. Oakleaf trails Creekside 38-20. Last hope in this game, Brandon Wallace rolling right, looking for someone on 4th down, firing downfield. Incomplete for Michael Conner III. Off his hands, Creekside will take over. And that should be the final nail in the coffin for the Oakleaf Knights. Creekside will take over on the Oakleaf 44. The Oakleaf Knights trailed by 21, 28-7 at halftime. They're able to cut that lead down to 11 before Creekside scored a touchdown there with 5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. A quick drive on the clock for Oakleaf. As with 3:40 to go, Knights get the ball back up 18. Harrison Miller, the backup quarterback, into the game. He gives to Nate Black, running to the Oakleaf sideline. Goes out of bounds after not getting much on the play. They'll mark him down right at the line of scrimmage on the 44. One thing's for sure, you got to stay in bounds and drain that clock. In a situation like this, 3:33 to go. Clock stopped as Black ran out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 10. It's a give to Black up the middle, powering forward past the 40. He's going to be down inside the 39 to around the 38. I'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 yards to go. We'll see if the Knights stick with this run game on 3rd and 4, or if they try to pass the ball for a first with Harrison Miller. Seeing action now. His 4th game of the year. He's 5 of 9 passing for 115 yards. No touchdowns to 1 interception. Highlight of the year is when he came in on 4th down and a long ways to go. So he hands off to Nate Black. On 3rd, he's going to get forward for 2 or 3 yards, but short of the 1st down markers. Oakleaf will call timeout to stop the clock with 2:38 to go in the 4th quarter. Harrison Miller and the Knights offense staying put on the field. As they come over to talked during the timeout. Miller came in on 4th down after Sean Aschenfelder had his helmet knocked off on a previous play. The game almost over. It seemed they needed a touchdown to stay in that Richmond Hill game. He came in, tripped on the turf, somehow stayed on his feet, and completed a 40-yard pass to Cooper Dixon to keep the game alive. He's back out there on homecoming. Looking to stay on the field and take this one and put it to bed. Fourth down and 2 coming up for Creekside on the 36-yard line. 3 wide receivers out wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Miller tries to get Oakleaf to jump. They got 4 down. Linebackers creeping up, nearly got what looked to be Neil White. Creekside's going to take a delay of game on 4th and 2. Set up better position to punt. 2:36 to go. Actually, no delay of game. Timeout Creekside. No move to the special teams as the punter Cooper Maurer nowhere to be found. It looks like the offense will go out there and try to get this first and then drain that clock till the end of the game. Knights after this game have a bye week, barring an absolute miracle and one of the greatest comebacks in high school football history. Creekside will advance to 3-3, 1-1 in the district, with a massive district game up next after the bye week in Bartram Trail over at Bartram Trail High School. You'll be able to tune in right here on Schlick Sports for that rivalry game. Back on the field, 4th and 2, the offense going for it. Miller almost got Oakleaf to jump again. Looks to the sideline. Signals to the offense to play. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Nate Black, who's driving forward. Did he get the first down? I believe he did. Still no official signal out there. It's an official timeout. They might bring out the chains, try to mark this. Oakleaf is saying that they stopped him. The officials saying it's a first down. So the Knights offense stays out there. Clock running, 2:25 to go. 38-20. Knights up 18 and should be taking this one until it's all zeros on the clock. Timeout called by Oakleaf here. They have 1 remaining. 2:04 on the clock in the 4th quarter. It's 38-20. Creekside over Oakleaf. Mentioned there, we got the Knights in Bartram Trail coming up after the bye week. You won't want to miss that game. Creekside made the playoffs last year after losing to Buchholz and Bartram Trail in the regular season. They could do the same. Might not have as good of a record as if they lose to Bartram Trail as well. That will drop them down to 4 losses. But that's a game Creekside would really, if they get that win, that would really be huge for them getting a playoff spot. Might guarantee them one with the strength of schedule. That win over Mandarin last week was huge in terms of strength of schedule, getting into the playoffs. As after the timeout, out comes the Creekside offense. And now a timeout Creekside. Or no, his whistle's on the field. The officials pointing in Creekside's direction, and now they're talking on the Oakleaf sideline with someone. Score update from Fleming Island and Bartram Trail. It's an official's timeout on the field. Bartram leads 21-7 over there at Fleming Island. 1st and 10 for Creekside, 2:04 to go. It's a handoff to Nate Black, gets through the line, 5 yards, 10 yards, still going inside the 20, gonna be down shy of the 15. So the Knights move the chains, clock running, 1:45 to go. Ball on the 16. Is Harrison Miller in victory formation. Awaiting to take the knee and close out this ball game. 1:25 to go is 10 seconds on the play clock. Draining down. 5, 4, 3. Miller takes the snap, takes a knee with 1:12 to go, and Creekside on homecoming. Gonna need one more knee to seal this victory officially over the Oakleaf Knights. And how big is this for Creekside, getting a big district win at home? Faltered a bit there in the 3rd quarter, let Oakleaf back into the ball game, but still prevailed. They're going to come away here with a 38-20 win as the clock ticking down inside 40 seconds. Miller takes the snap, takes the knee, and puts an end to this homecoming matchup. Creekside escapes with a 38-20 big win over the Oakleaf Knights. They'll take this into the bye week. Back at 500, back-to-back wins on their home field over Mandarin and Oakleaf, 2 good teams they're able to knock off. They'll head into the bye week with a lot to prepare for, as they've only got 1 win in the history of the school against Bartram Trail, and they'll look to do it again coming off the bye week right here on Schlick Sports. But for now, I am Noah Schlicksup signing off. Our final score, Creekside 38, Oakleaf 20. You've been listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports. I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off, saying good night, and I will see you in 2 weeks right back here on YouTube.